No, Landon. I've been talking, brother. Look, I don't even have a damn vest on, and I still stopped at the interstate because I want you to go home today. I don't want you to end up dead inside interstate. Nobody wants that. This folks right here, they got kids in the cars. Look at that, kids over there just sitting by. Don't give them that show, brother. Just drop it, brother. That's all you gotta do. I promise you. Get your hand out of your pocket, drop the knife, and I'll guarantee you I will have an ambulance here to help you out. You will not go to jail if that's what you're worried about. Come on, brother, just drop the knife. Get your hand out of your pocket. If that's a gun, what you got in there, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll fix it. I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm worried about you.
Officers surrounded Landon from 3 directions, with a helicopter circling overhead. Officer Lukaitis kept trying to de-escalate the situation. He appeared very sincere and even promised not to send Landon to jail. After about 30 minutes of persuasion, Landon suddenly pulled something out of his pocket and raised it up.
Landon, please, brother, don't do it. Don't do it. No, no, no. No, Landon.
A total of 9 officers opened fire on Landon. One officer even fired 2 more shots after the ceasefire order was issued. Let's switch to the perspective of an officer nearby. The previous footage came from Officer James, indicated by the arrow, and standing behind him was the off-duty officer Lukaitis.
Please, Landon. Please.
No.
Landon. Cease fire! Cease fire!
It can be seen that Landon suddenly raised a silver object and aimed it at officers. This object was later confirmed not to be a weapon. It was merely a cylindrical piece of metal. Afterward, officers performed emergency medical aid on Landon. He had been hit by a total of 12 shots and was pronounced dead at the scene. Shortly after the shooting, Officer Brian, who fired the additional shots, was suspended pending an investigation. He had worked at the police department for 25 years. The other 8 officers who opened fire, including the off-duty officer Lukaitis, were also all placed on administrative leave. Landon's wife, Chelsea, filed a federal lawsuit afterward and sought financial compensation. She claimed that her husband had mental health issues and that, instead of providing mental health assistance, police shot and executed him. Chelsea also said that she and her husband had been married for less than a year and were very much in love. But local jail records showed that starting in 2002, Landon had been booked into jail 29 times and had faced domestic violence charges on multiple occasions. Currently, the officers who opened fire have gradually returned to duty, and Officer Brian, who fired the additional shots, also returned to work several months later. The local prosecutor's office ultimately announced in September 2022 that they would not file criminal charges against any of the officers who opened fire. However, the off-duty officer who was passing by, Lukaitis, voluntarily submitted his resignation for unknown reasons, ending his career as a police officer.